There's the Vanderwolf pine, and there's Valerie, and here's a fresh blanket of snow. And our friend Bob and I are gonna head up Big Thompson Canyon. It's supposed to have opened here today or something, so we're gonna check it out. Alright, so here's the entrance to the Big Thompson Canyon and our first checkpoint. He's waving us through. Oh, must be something to look at all the icicles up there. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Huh. This, where this big retaining wall is here, evidently the water got behind it. The wall remained, and all the dirt behind the wall got washed away, and somebody was telling me that they filled a lot of it with concrete. I can't believe they made a solid block of concrete. They must have used a lot of huge rocks from this area and maybe put that in with it, but I don't know. I wasn't here. Another little point of interest that has kind of come up since we did have all this flooding, some of the construction workers have been bringing gold pans up here and messing around and finding some, you know, just doing some placer mining and finding some gemstones and things, and a little bit of gold, I guess, gold, silver, whatever, I don't know, precious metals. And that makes sense, because that was always what the pioneers did, is they would go into the ends of the little draws and canyons that came into these and do their placer mining right there to check for signs of gold, traces of gold. You can look underneath there. That could, you know, be part of it. But then that's where they would decide whether to go up that draw and pursue it, or if they went past it and lost the color, so to speak, they would know that it came from that area and then go up, and I guess you look for quartz or different things if you're going to actually. Very seldom do you find a large vein sticking out where you can see it, but I guess there's certain kinds of things to look for that help you there. Mining is kind of interesting, and this area is rich with history on all that. Now this is funny, because this place survived, when was the original one? 78? 76? So this place looks pretty much untouched the way it was, and it all depends on the bend in the river and where the force was, and looks like these folks were spared. Well, this is great. We're going up to get my senior lifetime national park pass at Rocky Mountain National Park, so I won't have to pay every time I go up there by myself. Bob's had his for a while, so I've gone with him. But this summer I went up there one time in the dune buggy, and that was like 25 bucks just to get in. Doesn't matter how many people are in the car, you can enter the park as long as one person has the park pass or pays the fee, and that's all waived. Doesn't look like a very treacherous river. That looks like the ranger's house survived too. Nice. Some of the trees, they'll have her fixed up. Yeah, that's good. Looks like ghosts, the way the rocks have got the snow on them. Yeah, glad they got this all paved before cold weather set in. Well, this guy in the Indian Village store didn't get lucky this time. Last time he lucked out, and it didn't, his place survived, but looks like he got nailed this time. That's an interesting house. Never noticed that before.
I've never seen that before.
I hadn't either.
Some of the trees got knocked down.
Kind of interesting. Well, here's our bighorn sheep on the side of the road. So you guys get to get your little view here. Some youngins playing. This is where I remember them, one of their favorite hangouts. So they didn't seem to get too displaced by all the goings on.
That's good. I'm glad to see that today.
All the heartache aside, it's still a gorgeous place, and one of the reasons why I love coming up here with you guys all the time. I hope it doesn't become too repetitious. This whole scenery, we could change the time of day, the angle of the sun, and do the same drive, and you wouldn't know we're in the same canyon. It just, that's how neat it is. I don't get tired of it. And I've thought of living up here, but you'd be commuting down to the flatland, and you know, cold nights and winter, and things to do if you need parts. Of course, you got UPS and FedEx and all those guys that run up here all the time, but cost of living's generally a little bit more because everything has to be brought up and it's off the beaten path. We don't have a railroad that comes up here. It's all got to be trucked up here. So kudos to all the truckers up there, out there watching. I know there's a few guys I subscribe to that are truckers, and I thank you for what you do. I thank everybody for suffering through my videos with me, and hope you find them entertaining at times. Appreciate your views. You guys want to see some elk? Okay. Yeah. What are you laughing at, Bob? Don't you hear the voices? I hear all these people say, yeah, let's go look at the elk. So what the heck, you know? I mean,
as soon as we say it, they won't be there.
It's their channel. All I do is provide the access point for them to go, and they want to see the elk. So let's just show them the elk. Come on. I know we get tired of that same old thing, but you know, it's a new year, and some of these elk are probably a little bit bigger. So we'll go up Elk Trail Court. So next time you guys are up here, remember that. We're gonna see these people here. They put up fences to keep the elk out. When you're in town, they're trying to keep the dogs and kids out of the yard. Up here, they have to fence off to keep the elk out. Isn't that funny? Yeah. We'll just run by and check on our cabin.
I don't see one critter.
Well, let's get out to the big meadow. They're probably
Get down to my summer house.
yeah, let's go check out your summer house anyhow. We need to do a drive-by. Yeah. Yeah, that intersection right there, we caught a herd of them last year. This is why I like coming up here. Look at those mountains, rock outcroppings in the background there. This is where, let's see, where's that guy's house with the caboose?
Well, that's the mixed road there.
Farther down, yeah. Oh. They must be having a
brunch somewhere.
Brunch, yeah. Having brunch someplace. Well, there it is, guys. $10. And I'm a senior for the rest of my life. It's official. I'm a senior. Oh, we're in the park. And I'm going to be spending a whole lot more time up here now. I'm going to play hooky from work and sneak up here.
This guy's gone the wrong way.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Glad you could come along, YouTube. Yeah. Some of you guys in the south will never see this up close unless I put it on video. And you guys up north probably are sick of seeing this. Oh, look at this valley.
The guys up north don't have that background.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody has this background. This is, I'm blessed. I'm really, truly blessed. What's the elevation here, Bob? Bob's my encyclopedia.
8,600.
He's letting you around him. 8,600. Huh. I thought it might be higher, but we're in the trees, so. The timberline is what, 10, 10.5?
Somewhere in there.
Some, depending on
how far north you are.
Yeah. I'm ecstatic. This is great. There aren't very many good things about getting older, and so you have to savor whatever you do get. Oh man, we should have brought the snowshoes. Of course, it's really not deep enough. You wouldn't need that.
You can't walk yet.
And I can't walk yet. My Achilles tendons on both legs are still totally messed up. I don't know what's going on. It just seems to be getting worse, and it's all because of a medicine they gave me called Lavaquin. And it's an antibiotic, and that's one of the possible side effects that not very many people have problems with. Moraine Park in Rocky Mountain National Park. Doesn't look so bad in the wintertime. You can see the beetle kill in the summer and the scars from the forest fires, but looks pretty good today. Yeah, I'm gonna learn this area like my own backyard. I don't know if I got a shot of our friend Bob. Say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Here's some of that little elk. Oop, there's a bull down there. Still got his horns on. No, can't see him now. Gosh, I wonder if that's his harem.
Well, there's a bunch of spike.
Oh, there's some more down there. Oh, they're all over us.
There's a nice bull up here.
We're into a nest of them.
A little bull.
There's a baby bull with a big rack. Not a really big rack, but. Alright, so you got your bighorn sheep and you got your elk fest. So, and I got my parks pass. It's a good day on the planet. How many visitors do they have come to this park in the summer? Or a year? Do you know the number?
No, I don't.
I was thinking it was close to 1 million?
That was the number that was coming to my head. It's
But
it's that's hundreds of thousands.
It's a lot of folks to come through here. But if you go off season like this, or pick your times, weekends are just a mess. But if you can go during the work week, it helps.
Yeah, got some trees here for hammocks. That'll work.
Boy, yeah. Maybe I could get a job up here doing, what is it? Ranger talks or something like that. Learn a whole bunch of stuff about a particular area. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Unfortunately, it's 90% volunteers.
I wouldn't mind doing that either. You know, they usually have little perks for the volunteers, you know.
Free park access.
Yeah.
Just what you don't need now.
Yeah. Free park access. Well, I got that now, thanks to Bob. Yep. Is that, now that's not the columbine, that's not the state flower. What flower is that on there? The red one.
I have no idea. It looks like a yucca.
Well, how yucky?
A prickly pear cactus, not a yucca. Prickly pear.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'd agree. He's got his eyes half closed. He's just cruising through there with his rack. What kind of bird is that, Bob?
That is a magpie.
A magpie. Isn't that what's on Heckle and Jekyll?
No.
What are those? Crows?
Those are crows.
Crows?
They're just blackbirds. That's a black-billed magpie.
A black-billed magpie. Alright, you think they're
sleeping enough?
Just sleeping enough. And here we are, right in town, by a busy road, construction going on, traffic.
Hey folks, thanks for watching, subbing, and commenting. Easy Jeezy out.